Hey guys, Carlzor here, and today I'm going to be playing a bit more Cube World. I actually decided to start a new character and a new world this time, so I actually haven't done much with this character yet, but I've been playing around with the game a little bit and figuring things out. And one of the things that I want to try to do that I haven't actually done yet is make some potions, and I need water flasks and heart flowers. I actually have 2 heart flowers, but I don't have any water flasks. I do have some empty glass flasks though, and I think all I need to do to get water flasks is go to some water and try to fill them up. What are these? Oh, they're horses. I kind of figured out how you're supposed to tame animals. You gotta feed them the food that they like to eat, but it's not always clear exactly what you're supposed to feed them. So, I don't know how to tame everything yet, but I do have some stuff on this character. I actually went into the town and got this chest armor to protect me a little bit. It was the only thing that was my correct power level that I could get there. So anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, not that. We need to hit C to bring up the crafting menu. We need to hit this water flask and go ahead and fill up all of our glass flasks with water. I picked these up in town at the general store. Once these are filled with water, then we should be able to go back to that campfire back there, because I think alchemy has to be done at a campfire. Correct me if I'm wrong. Still learning. Where was that fire? There it is. And we should be able to go to potions and craft a couple of life potions, because I have 2 heart flowers. Okay, so now we have some more potions. This character, by the way, is a ranger. It is a ranger, and the way they work is you hold the left mouse button to do regular attacks with your bow or crossbow. I'm actually using a crossbow right now. And then, kind of similar to what I figured out with the warrior, that builds up MP in the MP bar, and you can then charge up and release a much stronger attack, or in the case of the bow, you actually release a rapid fire attack. But I'm thinking I like the crossbow better, because you don't have to be aimed at the target as long in order to pull it off. And this seems to have more of a chance to stagger the enemy. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm not even sure if these moles are supposed to be hostile or not. I'm just killing them because they're easy experience. They don't really take a lot of doing to take down. I'm going to take out my... Oh! Take out my light there. You can put away and take out the whatever lantern you happen to be carrying by using the F button. And I'm going to explore this cave system, because apparently caves are actually kind of rare in this game. And I'm going to see if this mushroom is something that I can have. Apparently. Those seem to act as kind of like a torch if they're just laying on the ground like that. I wonder if I can place them back down somehow to keep areas lit up. Oh! I just collected an iron nugget from that rock. I was wondering what that rock was, and then I accidentally destroyed it, so... This crossbow special attack also seems to have a little bit of an area of effect. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but I'll take it. And with iron nuggets, you can refine those into iron bars, which are used in... I'm not sure if it's in crafting new weapons or if it's in customizing weapons that you already have, because something worth noting about this game that I failed to mention in the last video that I made, or either of the other videos, because the other one was, of course, just about the game being back up for sale, because the problems with the store had been resolved. Anyway, there is item customization in this. When you are at an item customization table... Whoa, I better drink a potion. I wasn't realizing how low these bats were getting me. Oh. Something was just using a charged up attack against me. Anyway. Oh, it's up. Oh, I just died. Okay. Well, that kind of sucked. Anyway, as I was saying, when you're customizing an item, not only are you changing the appearance of it, you can actually build more blocks onto your items, onto your equipment. So, like if my crossbow looks like that right now, I can actually add more pieces to it to add flair, but that also, depending on what I add, also can change the stats of the item, give it more power or whatever. So that's kind of a neat feature. I wonder if this peacock is something that I can successfully take out. Oh yeah, this guy isn't going to be tough at all. Now I wonder what the penalty for death is. That's something I haven't figured out yet. Did I lose experience? Did I lose money? I didn't appear to lose money. Do I lose items and I'm just not noticing? I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to say nuts to that cave for now in case that beetle comes after me again. That was kind of annoying. What's this guy over here? Oh, that's another one of that same beetle that just killed me. Well, despite the fact that I finally found a cave system, I'm going to leave it alone for now. Get really high up on this mountain, and you can see my main village over there. Oh wait, no, my main village is back behind me, to the east. This is west. This is the ruins of what looks to be an old town. That's what these sword marks on here symbolizes, some kind of like ruins or catacombs or what have you. Bark beetle? I don't know if that's going to be as dangerous as the beetle that just killed me or not, so I'm going to avoid it. Ow. Yes, you can take falling damage, so you must be careful when descending steep hills and mountains. But anyway, these ruins and stuff, they can be in the form of like castles, they can be catacombs, apparently they can be villages. This is the first time that I've seen one that looks like the ruins of a village. Kind of looks like Greek architecture or something. Okay, and the fact that there's a sword over it, I think symbolizes that there's like a boss creature here or something. Ow, 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 ow. Don't kill me. One of the things that I'm really liking about this game is that you actually have to aim and be accurate with your attacks. It's not like World of Warcraft where your attacks kind of just lock on and follow... Oh man, it's time to get out. They don't just lock on and follow your targets wherever they go. You actually have to pay attention to what you're doing and aim your attacks. Also, there's dodging and rolling and stuff, but I usually forget to do any of that. Oh man, frame rate just dropped unexpectedly. No, don't use a healing potion. Oh man. Okay, so I'm kind of being terrible at this right now, but you're getting the idea of some more of what this game has to offer. By the way, most of the enemies that I've found so far, on video anyway, have been rather small enemies. They've been roughly my size or so. There are some freaking massive enemies in this game, so don't think that they're all kind of just standard size or anything like that. There's giant like trolls and beasts and stuff that you can find and have to fight for certain reasons and such, I guess. Maybe they drop cool loot or something. What are these guys? Oh, they're just flies. I might be able to take out. Why is everything I'm doing missing? Another thing worth noting is that there's climbing in this game, and this is a skill that you can improve. You see how that stamina bar is dropping, and when it drops all the way down, I fall? increasing my climbing ability increases the amount of stamina that I have to work with when climbing up stuff like trees and walls. You can really climb any flat surface. It can be rocks, it can be trees, it can be anything. So that's a pretty neat feature. I'm sure that there's good uses for it. Getting away from enemies might be one. Scaling up a cliffside to get away from... Ooh, let's test fall damage in water. Okay, so it appears you can jump into water and not take fall damage. Yeah, I know that this video isn't, like, funny or anything like that, but really, I'm just trying to figure out the game and see what all there is to do in it and stuff, so... Not being an expert, this is still... I'm still learning stuff, like, every second that I play this game. It seems like such a complicated game in some ways, with all the different crafting and stuff that you can do, all the different enemies you can fight, all the different kinds of loot you can gather. Which reminds me, I should be keeping my eyes open for heart flowers, because I could probably use some more health potions in my inventory soon. I have a bunch more water flasks to make heart potions with. The land generation in this is just gorgeous, and I've still only just seen these standard kind of plains and trees sort of places. Oh, I'm like neglecting to pick stuff up. I don't know what that does, but I should pick it up. Kitty! Neutral enemy. A lot of, or neutral mob. A lot of the creatures in this are just neutral. You can attack them if you want to, but if they're not attacking me, then I feel kind of mean hitting them, so yeah, if they're not dangerous, then I leave them alone. Getting my way back over here into town, you can see what the town in this world looks like in contrast to what the town in my previous world looked like. The buildings are a bit different. They're a different color. Some of them are kind of differently shaped and stuff. There's a well here. You can actually fill up water flasks here if you want to, instead of having to find the nearest lake or riverbed or anything like that. What was I going to show here? Oh yeah, some of the stuff that you can do in this town, if I can find it, is there's places for crafting and stuff. These are places to practice your attack powers and stuff like that. I can show off when I'm using my crossbow. That's my standard attack, and you see how it's filling up the MP gauge in the bottom there. When I hold right click, I charge up an attack, let it go, and I unleash a special extra strong attack. Now if I'm using a bow instead of a crossbow, it's a little different. It's a different playstyle. When I charge this one up with its secondary attack, I actually unleash a barrage of attacks. And I'm guessing that the big numbers that occasionally appear happen to be like critical hits or something like that. I like using the crossbow more, at least so far. I might change my mind on that later. That guy has the Cloud Strife hair, but it's purple. Oh, sorry man, I didn't mean to push you out of your seat there. But yeah, there's lots of different places that you can use in town for crafting, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna come right across any of those or not. I can't remember. Maybe if I look on here and find the crafting district. I was kind of headed in the right way. Yeah, so as far as making, if I found some wood, which you can find, I can break it down into wood cubes here. There's also places like this where you can spin cloth into, you can spin thread, you can spin like cotton into cloth. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can, because I have some cotton somewhere in here. Oh, apparently I have, I have recipes for wood cubes. Linen yarn. I apparently need plant fiber. Okay, anyway, I thought maybe I could take the cotton that I have. Linen yarn. Okay, so I can make, at the loom, which, okay, hold on. The loom, is this thing over here. If I had the linen yarn, which I can get by spinning plant fibers on this thing, then I can use the loom to use those linen yarns to make chest armor, which is actually the same chest armor that I'm already wearing, I believe. Yeah. Except maybe it wouldn't have the plain adjective on it, and I don't know if that would be better or worse, but that's something. So I'm starting to figure out how to do this. There's nothing special. As far as collecting wood and stuff, it seems like you have to like knock down shrubs and stuff, but I've heard stuff about there being ways to destroy trees or to have something else destroy trees for you that'll give you pieces of wood that you can bring back to the sawmill to make wooden blocks out of. I'm wondering, is there a place where I can smelt the iron that I found in that cave? Someplace here in this crafting district, or perhaps at the weaponsmith. That's the sawmill. Okay. That's an identifier. Does the weapon seller have a smithy or any smithy type equipment? And by the way, the inns are good because you can sleep in the beds and recover your health without having to waste potions and stuff. That's a pretty handy thing to be able to do. I'm not really seeing any place that has like anvils or smelting devices or anything like that, but I imagine that there's got to be some way to turn the iron that I have into iron blocks for enhancing weapons with. I'm also not seeing a place where I can actually do the enhancement of... Oh, I see something. Hang on. Going this way. I think I see something that has an anvil on it. Yeah. Okay. So at the anvil, you can craft armor, but I don't own a lot of recipes for armor type stuff yet. The kind that I do know how to make happens to be linen, which means that it has to be done at the loom. But if I knew how to make if I had recipes for, I guess like iron armor and stuff like that, I could do that here. This is the customization bench. This is where I can actually take, somehow or another, I can take my weapons and I can apply upgrades to them by putting blocks on them. I don't have any blocks to do that with though, so maybe here at the furnace I can... Wait, where was I? Iron cube? I can make iron cubes out of my iron nuggets. See, it requires 1 iron nugget to make an iron cube. Oh! And I guess I got lucky a couple times because I got 2 iron cubes out of 2 of those nuggets. And I only got 1 out of the other ones. So now that I'm in here, can I... It says upgrades 0 out of 32, so how do I... Do I have to have wood to do this since it's a wooden object? I'm not 100% sure how any of this works yet. This is actually the first time I've looked at the... what's walking nearby. Anyway, that's the first time I've ever looked at the customization thingy myself. Oh, there's just animals and stuff running around. Hey, what is that? Are these nice snowballs or are these evil ones? The weather is nice. Have you found leftovers? You should visit the identifier. Yeah, there's stuff that you can bring to the identifier so it can tell you what it is. My crow is adorable. At first I thought that said my crow is affordable. And I was like, oh, that's nice. But anyway, that's a little bit more Cube World for you. I know I didn't do anything terribly exciting in this episode, but that's a little bit more demonstration of some of the stuff that can be done in the game. A little bit more of what I've figured out so far in my journey with learning what to do. Oh yeah, and this tab button, when I have more than one kind of potion or healing type item to use, they will all appear in this button that I can bring up by hitting tab. Also, well, I guess there isn't anything else to mention there. E. Just an empty house. Although a lot of times these empty houses will have beds upstairs and you can just sleep there. You don't have to find an inn. There doesn't appear to be any cost to using the inns, or at least not yet. There might be eventually. This town has a lot of inns in it though, so I don't see there being any problem with me just staying at those places. Doesn't seem to matter. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call this a video now. Maybe more interesting content in the future, maybe when I get a higher level character and I can actually survive going into caves without getting killed twice in a row by different things in and around the caves. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.